I figured out what I'm going to say to Perrault. So, if I had to choose between being a spy, which sounds like he hates that offer, or retire, why don't you just retire? Find some new passions. Like me, the fiery redhead. If you really want to know my opinion, I think you should retire. Really? Why is that? Well, it's obvious to me you served your liege outstandingly, and you really earned some time off duty. Time's changed and your mission is accomplished. You made it. Now it's time for you to rest and think about yourself, your life, and what you want to do with it. You're being very nice while calling me a useless relic of the past at the same time. That's hilarious. Okay. Don't be ridiculous, a man of your skills. I'd say the world is wide open right there in front of you. That's true, you could go traveling, you could find trees that are actually green instead of pink. Or you... Oh, never mind, I'm gonna stop. I also think that the prince must realize this. That's precisely why he presented you with the choice in the first place. And hopefully he doesn't kill you for, rejecting his offer. I don't think I'll be making my mind yet. This is simply too new. There's something else, too. I always thought of myself as a man of duty and honor. You might have mentioned that in our conversations, yes. Only 1,000 times. That's exactly how important it is. It was for me. Now that I'm given a new duty, I have trouble accepting it, and I think I know why. Well, it's not honorable, really. It's because I'm not a man of duty at all. I'm a man of the sword, and that's what's been making me so devoted to the royal service. But once it's gone, I'm not so good at taking orders from the prince. It wasn't honor that kept me at his side. It was pleasure. Oh no, I'm sure that's gonna be fan art somewhere. Oh, please, my eyes can only take so much. At least throw Cinders in there. It was pleasure. I was doing my duty because I was enjoying it. Which I'm guessing is a bad thing? Of course it is. Duty and honor stem from discipline and self-sacrifice, not preference. But doesn't fun make things, funnier? Apparently, yes. Besides, you're obviously very good at being one thing, a warrior. That may be true or not. However, I'm sure I'm not good at being a politician. I just don't have what it takes to manage and lie all the time. Manipulate others, yes. I was never good at it, and I seldom tried. It's just not who I am. I like that he's, honest, though. I do like that. I think that condition's called moral backbone. It's only curable with money. I don't care about money. Well, then you should especially retire. Congratulations. We've just determined that you have a heart. It may mean only one thing. You are a man of ideals. A man of ideals would accept his prince's offer without a second word. No, I'm not him. Why would the man of ideals accept the prince's offer? I'm what you said, a relic. A knight stuck in a little fantasy world where duty is pleasant and no one is ordered to lie. I want to follow my code, which tells me to obey, but I can't obey because it means I'd have to break another kind of code. But it may all be just a front, because apparently I only do things for fun. Alright, now this is just too much. Stop this right now. You only get so angry about it because it's important for you, and the fact that you're not able to take it lightly speaks of your merit. You think so? I'm sure of it. You feel the need to disobey because it clashes with your innermost intuitions about what's right and what's wrong. You've simply discovered honor beyond duty. I can easily understand that, since I have been avoiding all of my duties for a week. Does make sense when you put it that way. Of course, I am a genius. It means I shouldn't accept the offer, but I also shouldn't abandon my knighthood. I know what's right, and I should stick to it. The world still needs knights, and with the changes coming, I think it could actually use more of them. It could certainly use more heroes in the world. Thank you for your words. Kind and honest heroes, let me put that forward too. You gave me more than I expected. It does seem clearer now. I'm glad to have helped. Maybe it's indeed time for me to end this kind of living. Perhaps my mission, my family's mission, is over. Maybe I should just live, find myself the right woman and focus on being a good man. Although the right woman part may be a bit challenging. What about me? I don't think she's that difficult to find at all. I think she's closer than you think. My neighbor, perhaps? Excuse me? I should punch you. Oh, you mean yourself. Leaving this charming place with a talented warrior who's also very easy on the eye and happens to value my judgment? I know of worse fates than that. The kind of life you speak of, yes, I can see it vividly. Only now I understand how determined you are to flee from your house. It's true, but it's also... Look how she's like inching closer. She's like wiggling her way over. She wants to have the way... There's many ways of, leaving her house. The one having you in it is exceptionally attractive to me. Are you serious about it? I think we're both equally serious about wanting to say goodbye to both this town and our duties. Yes, I can see that now. It does sound tempting, leaving all this behind and just trying our luck, looking at what fate has in store for us. Both of us. But this isn't all there is to it, is it? Oh, what do you mean? I hate to be asking you this, but did you just steer this entire conversation to make me aid you with your goals? How dare you! It does seem a bit like that's the case, but I'm not sure. Yes, I can see how it may look that way, and I understand how you would be worried. However, I can give you my word that I honestly and genuinely did my best to advise you. I told you what I really think is the best choice. Maybe I did this for myself. Frankly, I can't be so sure about that myself. I want to break free very much. If I seem a little bit desperate to you, it's because, well, I am. And you're someone I can trust. It's alright. I have no doubts about your honesty. But I still need to sort this out on my own. No kissing? Nothing? Excuse me? I will think about your offer, though. Thank you, Cinders. This has been helpful. I hope he doesn't take this like he can't talk to me as a friend. It's okay, Perrault. I'll be perfectly happy marrying the prince, if I ever meet him. You listened to me and addressed my doubts. I am grateful. It's been a pleasure. You helped me all you could. Now it's time for me to think about it on my own. Should I escort you back to your residence? Thanks, but that won't be necessary. Since I'm already here, I think I'll go and visit my mother's grave. Of course you should have him. You're in the middle of the night. He is the prince, like the guard of the prince. Of course he should escort you around.
I mean, especially because your stepmother's probably gonna kill you and stuff you in a closet somewhere. So we're going... You really are something else. Yeah, I like to go to cemeteries, usual.
I guess this isn't the first time you snuck out at night, though. Besides, what harm can the dead inflict upon you, right? Exactly. In that case, might at least accompany you on your way to the cemetery. Look at your gentlemanly face. I just want to pinch your cheeks. Oh, that was nice. And I like this graveyard design. It's very pretty. Looks like the blue fairy statue in the background. Hi, Mum. It's me. It was a while since my last visit. I'm sorry. I've had the most intense week. A bit crazy, actually. I feel like my head's so full with thoughts about what's been going on that it will burst any second now. I met your old friend, Guide. She told me quite a lot about you. I can't believe how different it was, you were, in comparison with what Father used to tell me. I'm sure you know what to do now. Guide said you were smart and strong. What? And so were you. It's in your blood. What? Not this again. Did I just fall asleep without noticing it? You're not dreaming. All right, if you're so helpful, why don't you show yourself? As you wish. Heavens! Oh my gosh, she's gorgeous and terrifying. Who are you? I am the fairy of the lake, the one who is praised and feared by souls elated and those of broken spirit. Okay, that kind of broke the moment for a second there, though. But that was a very nice entrance. You've been keeping vigil by our lake through the seasons. You remembered about us. You did well. The sacrifice which our mother had made was not squandered. We are willing to uphold the concord. You are free to ask for our aid. Forgive me, but I know nothing about any sacrifices or concords. Yes, you have lost the knowledge which your mother had. She was always so close to us, so mindful of our presence, our ways. She knew how to dance with us and how to sing for us. She knew about the way a concord is made. She also knew about the weight of the price, that it is never equal to the weight of aid. It grows with time, blooms, and is reaped. She made her sacrifice to bind us and make us watch over you. We are here. We offer aid. What are you saying? That my mother somehow sacrificed herself for me? I really doubt that. You can play with your doubts as much as you please, as long as your belief in us remains unspoiled. I really can't remember a single situation when a fairy helped me. I never noticed anyone watching me. So much uncertainty, and yet you speak of memories. You are very young indeed. You believe in certainty where there was only faith. Your mother's faith made this meeting a reality. Her foresight made this an opportunity. She knew you would need us eventually. It is in your blood. Soon you will be facing a grave choice. We are here. We are offering aid. Okay, sure. I could use some help. I guess I could use some help. Any help I can get. It's not often that I meet someone willing to help me in the first place. Plus, if Mom already killed herself, it's fine. I mean, no, it's you know what I mean. Like, she sacrificed herself so I could get help, but, I might as well use the help. Although I'm kind of scared. I don't want to pay a price, though. She's saying I might have to. If Mom was brave enough to take the plunge, I am too. I will pay the price. You spoke like your mother. Yes, your blood is one. You are forged like her. Soon you will need us. If you are indeed ready to carry the weight, we will make a concord with you. You will receive aid. It's good to know. I'm sick of having to do everything on my own. Even if it is better or safer, I still miss just being able to lean on someone or something else. Also, I'd be a fool not to take this opportunity, even if it does sound a bit dangerous. Your path is unfolding. Soon you will have to act and make a choice. You will be guided by your blood and nature. When it will come to pass, we will be waiting for you. I still can't believe it, any of it. And yet your blood speaks otherwise. You are your mother's daughter. Your fate has brought you to the lake. And the lake is watching you. You keep on repeating things like that, but why me? What makes me so special? My mom, hello. Special. What can be special for fate? No, you are simply a thread, and like all threads, you deem your own pattern special simply because it is yours. I guess it does make sense. No, it doesn't. What? They're just saying, no, you're not special, you just happen to be the thread we're choosing to manipulate right now? As if you're a thing in the braid? Now go home and rest. The time of change is upon you, and you will need the strength to carry its weight. We will be ready. I don't want to be beaten up. Wake up, Cinders. Does every day have to start with us waking you up personally? Rise and shine, sis. What is it? Oh, is it morning already? Someone had an eventful night. I've had the strangest dream. At least I think it was a dream, or maybe... There is no time to discuss dreams, Cinders. We're leaving. What time is it? Time when only strumpets and their johns are up and about. Sophia, that was vile. That was the truth. It's barely sunrise, and I should be fast asleep. Don't expect me to prance like some deranged pony just because there's some big ridiculous party coming up. Why did you have to get up then? What ridiculous? Not ridiculous. I mean, there are preparations to be made, and we should be taking them seriously. We had to get up an hour ago. We need to get those dresses corrected, and who knows how much time that will take. Oh yeah, the crown ball. Come on, we need to go. Now. Yes, I'm coming. Cinders. Oh, Cinders, we'll be gone for the rest of the day. The house will be left under your supervision. Do you think you can manage that? How can you have any doubts about our little treasure? Just because the distance between her slender fingers and reality is so large doesn't mean she's useless. I'm sure she'll manage to burn the house at least 3 times come noon. You guys are so rude. Such a splendid idea. So out of touch with reality. I love it. As a sign of gratitude, I shall burn your room first. You're both hopeless. Oh, that's what I said earlier. Let's go, Sophia. Goodbye, Cinders. Yeah, toodles, and watch your fingers. Goodbye, Gloria. Keep Sophia clear of any sharp objects, all right? Bye, Sophia. Little sociopath. I concur. Oh, sorry. Everybody's gone except me. Back to their important businesses, plots, and grand balls. Why would they care about what I may want? It's just poor little Cinders. No one important. What could such a meek creature do but just sit and whine? And then comply? Well, not this time. Have I done anything they've told me this whole game? Today is going to be different. It's the first day of the rest of my life, and it's high time I made some changes. I don't yet know how, but I'm going to the ball, and I'll make their jaws drop. And when I get back, everything is going to be different. I wonder if I can just make my life normal. Funny, this seems to be the hardest thing to achieve. Normal life, love, friendship, and respect from the family. I guess those are all the things that you can change in the game. I want to live like a free girl. I want to have adventures, like meeting the prince tomorrow. And I'm going to work hard to get it. I will go to that ball and show Carmosa, Sophia, and Gloria what I'm worth. $1,000,000 gajillion dollars. Actually, I'm priceless. Hacha! I need a plan, though, or at least a dress and a way to get into the ball. The rest I can just wing. Both Madame Guide and that creature from the lake offered to help me when I finally know what I want. I swear, it's like I have 2 fairy godmothers. Having help is a nice change, though. Sign the tables are already turning. So whose word should I trust? To whom would it be better to be indebted? Who's less likely to mess it up for me? I don't know. I want to say the fairy, but Madame Guide's been pretty good to me. I don't know. What do you guys think? Because I have no idea. Absolutely none. I'm gonna choose the fairy, but I am slightly uncomfortable with her scariness and price issue, but I'm hoping that Mom will be able to combat that. Madame Guide's offers seem genuine, maybe even honest, but she seems dead set on getting what she wants, no matter what the cost. And who knows what that is when it comes to me and my future. Not that the fairy is too comprehensible or predictable, but she has a cool voice. There's no gain and no improvement without some sacrifice. And at least with the fairy, the accomplishment will be great, and the sacrifice will be nobody's but my own. Plus, I feel weird now that I tried to date her ex-boyfriend for Madame Guide. Let's not be too hasty. I just remember what the captain said about Father's last will. If it really exists and I could find it, then things could turn out quite interesting. And since Carmosa was so kind as to leave the house and her study unattended... Haha, yes! Oh, we're gonna find a will and a way. To the ball, Carmosa's room. This place is so creepy. Must be all the spite collected in the walls through the years. Being here makes me uneasy. I think she's gonna jump out of the cupboard any time. I wonder what would happen if she caught me. How far would she go? So far she's been very good with her scary words, but they were only words nonetheless. Alright, let's have a look around. The place looks like a cell in a monastery. There were more items here when Father was alive. Like his favorite globe that he used to teach me geography with. I love this music, by the way. There are many countries in the world, Cinders, some of them completely unlike ours. I can remember how surprised he was when I learned there are lots of kings and queens, and dukes and castellans, I think. I used to fantasize about all these exotic archipelagos where people used magic to tame the ocean. Was that a true story or something he made up? Maybe a bit of both. Actually, I haven't played it, but I've seen a playthrough of something about the queen, like Save the Queen or Long Live the Queen, and there's something, one of the endings is like that. But the globe's gone, and so are my fantasies. It's incredible how empty this room is. If people define themselves through the objects they surround themselves with, Carmosa is an empty shell. Nothing so far. Alright, there's her desk, the most obvious place, so I doubt she hid anything here. I wonder, that's an interesting thought about, like, the things you surround yourselves with. Like, when I look around my room, I see a lot of really cute stuff. I see some books, kind of fluffy things, like stuffed animals and tons of movies. I don't know, it's just interesting. If you have some interesting things that you think it might say about you in your room, go ahead and feel free to comment below. Oh my gosh, okay, I have receipt for dresses. I swear, any time now I'm going to find Carmosa's secret plans for world domination. What's this? I give, devise, and bequeath all of the residue in my estate. Oh my gosh, that's it. Looks like I was wrong. I can't believe it. It's Father's last will. She really put it in her drawer. This is so awkward. Doesn't matter. Let's have a look. I undersigned declare, in the case of my death, my wife is to become, and they won't let me skip it. My wife. So Carmosa is the rightful owner of this house after all. Not good. But here's an interesting part. In case my wife is unable to perform her duties as the head of the house, all rights and residue are to pass unto my prime daughter. This is clear enough. In case of Father's death, the house is to pass on to Carmosa, but should something happen to her, I'm the next in line. Not as good as I hoped, but it can still turn out to be extremely useful. No need to linger. I better go before one of the servants sees me snooping here and tells Carmosa. I don't know if I want anything to happen to Carmosa. She's annoying, but not the worst. So the real question right now is, am I going insane? Strange, majestic creatures appearing from nowhere, claiming to know my mother, fairies changing fate, and me in the middle. I'm gonna be like those old ladies with a bunch of cats, a pointy hat, and warts on the tip of their noses who claim to be attuned to magic. Right. I shouldn't think too much about it. Let's just go see if I'm insane or not. Hello? Is anyone here? This feels a bit silly, but I have no choice. I have to get to the palace and go to the ball. Why? Why, on the path that I've chosen, would you need to go to the palace? If you're here, please show yourself. I need your help. Maybe I could be the new spy. Oh, this is hopeless. What was I thinking? I have no time for this. I need to get to the palace with or without the assistance of magical forces. If there's one girl in the kingdom who deserves being there, it's me. I spent enough days scrubbing floors in my own house to earn the right to have this one brief evening of complete freedom. Without worries, without abuse, like an ordinary girl. I really need that. I start to feel as if Carmosa robbed me of everything that's magical, beautiful, or fun about life, and replaced it with constant worry and competition. I need to prove myself that these things can still happen, that I'm not as broken as her daughters. And going to the ball is only the beginning. I need to change my life completely. No more idle whining and wishing. I thought a lot about it, and I think I have an outline of a plan at least. There are two paths I could take. Retake the house from Carmosa's hands, or escape and leave the town, start a new life. Why did you do that? Why not enchant the prince so he would make you his queen? Oh. You startled me. Were you listening the whole time? Yes. We are always listening to those who enter our domain. You have a third path before you. Why not charm the prince? Make him lose his head in just one evening and become his queen 1 week later? That part of fairy tales I always had trouble believing. That and the fairies. Your doubts are misdirected. You could easily enthrall him with our aid. You came to the lake asking for our aid. We are offering it. Which path will you take? What I really want. I think I just want to get out of here. I think we should go for the prince in a different playthrough. But I already kind of chose Perrault. I feel weird. I'm not going to retake the residence. I think I'm just going to escape town. Because I think Cinders just needs to get out of here. Like, you've just gotten stuck in a rut, you know what I mean? You keep talking about freedom and magical crap and whatever. The truth is that not much good awaits me here. Retaking the residence from Carmosa peacefully just won't happen. And wooing the prince so much he would make me his queen? Please. There's no way I can be free remaining here. It's just not my house. This entire town is like a prison. I have to leave this place and start again. With our aid, you will enter the palace and leave the town. But beyond the borders of our domain, we have no influence. An ancient concord made with lords of this realm binds us to the heart of the land. Once you leave, you will be beyond our power, and our part of the agreement shall be deemed fulfilled. You will be on your own. Are you going to kill me as soon as I leave town? Traveling alone doesn't sound very safe. It's a vast and dangerous world out there, and I've never left the town before. I think that the captain of the Royal Guard has a weak spot for me. Maybe I could convince him to go with me.
Should that be true, it is an opportunity worth taking. Speak with the man and ask for his protection. With this, you do not need our intervention.
Because I'm sexy. I'm afraid it won't be that easy. But you're right, I need to talk with him. It's worth a try, at least. We don't even know each other that well, to be honest, but I know he's a person I could trust. He's just that kind of man.
And he seems to be in a situation where staying here doesn't make much sense for him. There's one more thing I'm concerned about, though. The main obstacle. Yeah, Carmosa. She will send someone after me, I'm sure of it. Not because she worries for my safety and well-being, of course. She would be afraid that other people might talk. Her own stepdaughter escaping the residence under her supervision. How would that make her look? I need to cover my tracks somehow. You worry needlessly. We will provide protection. Simply return to your residence and wait. Wait, what do you mean? What will you do? Those who choose to follow your steps shall lose their track, in one way or another. I don't think I like this ominous vagueness, but I don't have a choice either. Alright, have it your way. So it seems your path has been decided. Yeah, looks like I have a plan now. I think I know exactly what to do for the first time in my life. I still would like to go to the Grand Ball, though. Only how am I going to get to the Royal Palace? That's the hard part. Apart from the small details, like the guards and me not being invited, there are more pressing issues here. Like, what am I going to wear? I don't suppose you know a good tailor. Your seductive... Oh, wait. Your seductive nature requires little aid, so providing you with the right clothing will be very easy. Have trust in the lake, Cinders. It remembered your mother's wish and reached out to you offering aid. Come to us before the ball. We will help you, and so the new concord shall be sealed. How do you manage to sound so secretive and eerie all the time? How exactly will you help me? Have trust in the lake, like your mother. Like my mother. Something tells me you're not going to answer me no matter what I say. But fine, I don't have a choice here but to agree to your rules and hope it won't bite me in the butt. Indeed. Oh, indeed. You must embrace your fate as it unfolds through our works. You will have no trouble doing so. Your blood makes you attuned to sensing both opportunity and necessity. The plan is set. The new gift will be offered. Its weight and price shall unveil in time. You can go. Thank you. I think. I wonder what Mum would say about all of this. Okay, and this seems like a good place to stop it. So I will get the prince and his sexy pants. We'll see if Perrault wants to run away with us. Oh, baby, baby, on the next episode of Cinders! Yay! So stay sweet, and I'll see you soon.